Well, in our continued effort to bring you more to every story, newly released data from Spokane Police is showing just how many times officers have been called to the new Trent Avenue homeless shelter since it opened. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley shares how this increase is impacting neighbors and area businesses.
The Trent Shelter opened in September last year, and since then, Spokane Police have seen a major increase in calls for service to this area. So I asked the city of Spokane, how can this be addressed?
In recent months, the Trent Shelter has brought a lot more activity to Spokane's Chief Garry neighborhood. And more activity means a growing number of emails.
Yeah, I've only got one right now that I need to address.
Colleen Gardner fields several emails a day from her neighbors and businesses near the Trent Shelter, all of which say they're concerned with the criminal activity in the area.
There's loitering, there's businesses whose employees are being harassed, and so what I'm trying to do is be that single point of contact.
As neighborhood liaison to the nonprofits operating the Trent Shelter, Colleen shares her neighbors' concerns in hopes of finding a way to mitigate this activity.
What can we do to make this better?
Data released by the Spokane Police Department shows the total calls for service within a quarter-mile radius of the Trent Shelter. From the day it opened to February 6th, SPD recorded 890 total calls for service. This is a significant jump from totals pulled from the same time frame in previous years. SPD says of the 890 calls, 79 turned into actual cases.
The crime rates have gone off the charts. The number of calls to SPD is ridiculous.
The city of Spokane says it's working collaboratively with the Salvation Army, which operates the shelter, and SPD to address all this activity.
First and foremost, it's managing expectations to make sure that everybody that's using the resource center has those expectations in mind. One of the things you'll see in the next month or so is the Salvation Army will have a van that's capable of going out into the neighborhood, stopping and talking to people who are camping or who are loitered on the sidewalk and encouraging them to get in and come to the navigation center.
Meantime, spokesperson Brian Coddington says the Salvation Army is beginning to build relationships within the neighborhood. That way they can help address any concerns more effectively.
We've encouraged people to report those things so that we are aware. We need the data to be able to utilize that information to best direct resources.
So in a sense, we can expect continued calls for service near the Trent Shelter, along with the emails that come with them. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.